Hi everyone. This time I'm going to actually teach you creating complex set of parameters as well as creating reference lines. Let us start creating a parameter called as let's assume shipping charges. So, so I'm going to create shipping charges. I'm going to create a list of shipping charges. Let's assume that this company possibly got two different types of shipping, and one is a shipping at 10%, and which is let's assume that we call it as non-protected, and here they have another shipping is called as protected at 15% charges. Just add the label as protected. It's a premium shipping. So I just created this one. So I just create a list over here, and then again I'll create one more. It's called as, let's assume, distributor margin or distributor charges. So usually companies spend in terms of their distribution of products and services. So also let me create three list of values here. Distribution charges, and let's assume 0.10 and 0.15 and 0.20 as well as 0.25, something like that. I'm not giving any label, but it's fine. Actually, you can create multiple display labels. I have created two uh, parameters here, and after that what I do, I just go and create the calculated field. I'll create, let's assume, net sales. I'll say that net sales is equal to sum of sales minus, I'll create a bracket, it's sum of sales uh, into shipping charges plus, so I would say that sum of sales into distribution charges. I just created, and now if you see here, so sum of sales, then I just mentioned here, yes, this is the equation I just applied. I'll add a common bracket here if you want, and I'll conclude the bracket here as well. So I thought of getting this net sales here, and this is what my net sales. Yeah, so I'll apply. So now I created two parameters, and based on the parameters I just calculated net sales. Let us actually create a plot and where I'll get sales here and also net sales. So let me actually color it. So the first one is based on sales, and the second one is based on net sales. So here, so what I do, I'll also keep labels. Net sales, I'll keep labels here, and sales, I'll give sales labels here in respective spaces. So I got, and also I just activate the parameters here, and you can see the parameters. So here I will say single value text. I can see here the single value text here. So you'll be able to see uh, that distributor charges and shipping charges. If you change it, you can see that your values are changing. Right. Okay, fine. So you can see it here. So let me do one thing. Let me go to analytics, and let me add a reference line. when I get a reference line here, first I add reference line to my sum sales, and let me get, so then I just select the band. I'll create sum sales. I'll create a band. So the value I'll calculate, create a value. First of all, let me create a band between 50K to 250K, and I'll create new parameter for that, and create new parameter in, and so it will be minimum sales. Let me make it and 50K, and let me create another parameter here and 150K, let's assume. Okay, this would be maximum sales. Let me make it this way, and I'll make the line more of dotted, and fill, I just do shade this way, and you can see the shade here. And now you can go back and you can activate minimum sales and maximum sales here, so that you can type it actually, so that minimum is here. So you can make it, for example, here you can say 100, and here it will become 250, so that you can see it changes. So in this case, yeah, I have created something, and let me proceed. Yes, let me create another calculated field. Let's assume that calculator field is here. Let's assume sales band or something like that. Let's sum sales, you need to rewrite sum sales. Let me make it sum sales. Greater than minimum sales and that and function sum sales less than maximum sales. Let's say 10. Yes, create category. Else I would say no. Then I can conclude, I can end it. So calculation is valid. So I just applied. Click OK, sales band has been created. I'll come to this first sales. I'll just drop sales into sales band. Now we can see here, if you look at here, I just made a condition here that, if some sales are greater than minimum sales, and some sales greater than less than maximum sales, and we made a conditions here, right? Minimum and maximum is decided here. So for example, here minimum sales, let me make it, and let me make it here, and maximum sales, let make it 100. Let me make it this way, so you can get a big range. So this is what the way in which you can make things pretty dynamic in nature. If you standard, if you make it entire view, you'll be able to see and visualize it better, so that things are pretty dynamic in this particular context. Thank you.